Hey everybody, it's Tracy at the Leather Guy. So I am back in our scrap room. We've been here before, but I am going to talk about and show you some of the big boxes of scrap that we have. So I'm going to flip you around. Hopefully you can still hear me. So we have these big boxes called Galores, and they are, 4 foot by 4 foot, and they are full of leather. The one that we're looking at right now is oil tan leather. We've also got another pile of oil tan leather. This is one of our most popular leathers in the store. And this is a good way to get a variety of the colors and the leather without buying hides of it. So we've got plenty of this. It's $5.75 a pound. If you buy multiple pounds, there are discounts. I think it's at 10 pounds, 20 pounds, and then above. So oil tan is a really nice sturdy leather. I think this gives you an idea of how it feels in your hand, and it's just a very nice looking leather. So we've got that. The other things that we've got back here are upholstery. We've got quite a few bundles of our boxes of upholstery leather. Again, this one has a lot of rustic colors in it, a lot of browns, but it kind of looks rich and nice. And we've got this box over here of upholstery. This one's got more grays and creams and whites in it. And that one is $4 a pound. So if you like that one, go on our website, put in 41010, and you can buy as many pounds of this one as you want. Again, most of our scrap is priced per pound. If you get multiple pounds, like 10, I believe, is the minimum, then it starts getting discounted for buying more at a time. Hey Linda, how's it going? Whoever's online, just say hi. I see that there's a few of you there, so just go ahead and say hi. We have got this over here. This has this bubbly lamb, this blue stuff, and it also comes in kind of a coral color lamb. And then we also get it in black too, but this category also has some flat flesh tone colors and some flat black. So we got that bundle. That is $38745. I'm going to run you back over to the oil tan so you can see what number that is. I had a really good idea after I started doing this. So if you like the oil tan, it's 10919, and again, that's this bundle or anything here. And we do try and give you a really good mix of colors. If you get 2 pounds of, if you get 1 pound of, say, oil tan, it's likely you're getting 1 piece because this stuff does weigh a bit. For example, this is a fairly good sized piece of leather. It's going to be more than 1 pound. So if you're only getting 1 pound of this type of leather, you're only getting like 1 piece. But if you get 5 pounds or more, you're going to get something, a variety. Need something in a tan, 3 feet by 5 feet, Rusty. Am I reading that right? And then what type of leather? Something firm or something softer like the upholstery? So I'm going to go back to this one. This rustic brown is this number down here. That is DE 48028. So I don't know if you guys like seeing these bundles up close and then knowing what the number is. Is that helpful? Soft in 3 feet by 5 feet. Rusty, you're probably needing a side of leather. You guys can move on. I've got people walking by. Say, hey, hey. There you go. They were afraid that they were ruining it. Okay, so over here, this is going to be more of our bridal scrap. These are thinner weights. I believe this one is 3 to 4 ounce. Really just kind of fall colors, autumn colors is what we like to call them. So you got black, rust, a medium brown, and then a tan. And that number is 31619. So if you like that one, that's a good one to get. Alrighty, I think that's all I'm going to do for scraps today. If you like that feel, we can certainly continue to do that and move around to different scraps. But I do have a few other things I want to talk about. I'll flip you back around. Okay, So another item that we have that is a really good item to have on hand is, oh, it's going to be backwards. It's Skidmore's. Sorry about that. I always forget that sometimes it's backwards. So Skidmore's is a great leather cream, and you can use this to clean your leather products, either like your belts, your shoes, bags, anything. So you can use it to clean it. It's a beeswax based. I'm trying to open it with one hand. Maybe doing this video with one arm wasn't a great idea. Anyway, so it's a beeswax base. It's not toxic. It is all natural. You can get it on your hands. It's just like a lotion. You rub it into the leather. If you'd like to kind of let it sit, you can let it sit, soak in, and then buff it out or just wipe it off. And that will give you, it'll clean the leather. It'll pull the impurities out of it. It puts oils back into the leather, so it helps keep it soft and it doesn't dry out as fast. And you can do that pretty regular, but don't be obsessive about it. Maybe do it once every 6 months, depending on how much you use the item that you're wanting to clean. All right, another item that we have in stock, I'm going to flip you, no, yeah, I'm going to flip you around. Commercial Brain Tan Elk. Now, we keep all of our commercial Brain Tan leathers in these totes. Does anybody have any idea why we do that? Why do I keep the commercial Brain Tan in totes? Because it smells. It smells like wood smoke, but that's the purpose of commercial Brain Tan. It is a leather that the Native Americans created, and I believe, and one of the steps of the process is it sits in their teepee where the smoke is, and that smoke kind of permeates it. So that's replicated. These hides do have that smoke smell. Anyway, so we just recently got back in elk, and those are fairly big hides. We do carry the commercial Brain Tan in deer and bison also. We have just under 2 dozen of each type of leather if you're interested in this. The sizes are, the deer is going to be the smallest. That's going to be about 12 square feet. The elk is going to be the next size, which is going to be about, let me look, I think about 20 square feet, 25 square feet, somewhere in that range. And then the bison is going to be the biggest hides. They're going to be closer to the 40 square foot range. So depending on what type of items you want to make, we see this a lot in clothing or in Native American crafts. The sizes are according. So like I said, we do have a limited stock of each type of those, just under 2 dozen of each. If you're interested in them, hop online, commercial Brain Tan elk, deer, or bison. Now, the last thing I have is I have a few cans of Masters glue that just got mangled on their way here. So they're dented up here on the ends. You see that? It really doesn't affect the glue on the inside, but they're not pretty. We like to ship out pretty things to people, so I've got these 3 cans. They normally sell for $24.50. I'll sell these half price at $12.50. You need to contact me on this post if you want these cans, 1, 2, or 3. $12.50, so they're half price. There's actually nothing wrong with them. They're just dented. It doesn't change the way the glue works in any way, shape, or form. So I'd take the deal if you have a need for Masters. Otherwise, Linda, you've been very interactive. Thank you. And Rusty, I think I'm going to have to message you afterwards. I think you're going to have to look for a side of leather, but we can help you do that. So until next week, y'all have a good week.